For some of us, the road has always led north. Welcome to the Yukon Territory. It is 6 in the morning. We're entering the Dempster Highway.
The Dempster Highway is a 733-kilometer gravel road built in 1958 as a supply link to southern Canada during the exploration of oil and gas.
We're at the Grizzly Lake trailhead. We're getting ready to hike 7.1 miles up in the Tundra. Are you excited about this, man?
I'm ready for this. The colors on the mountains are awesome right now. In 2014, I made my first trip to the Yukon. Then I learned about Tombstone Territorial Park and put it on my bucket list. Today, I'm here in the wild. Today's forecast called for overcast skies and showers, and while it did rain, we also had a few breaks here and there. But all that matters is we've made it to Grizzly Lake, and this guy over here is Mount Monolith. The wind is starting to pick up and it's starting to get a little bit colder, but it's been such an amazing day, such an amazing experience, and can't wait for the next few days.
For dinner, dude. Bueno, papá, usted nada más pida. Aquí tenemos lasaña con un poco de fettuccine. Tenemos aquí también un poco de Forever Young mac and cheese. Se me está cayendo la lasaña. It's beautiful out there. It's about 9:39 p.m. and the sun still setting down.
Grizzly Lake reminds me of my trip to Patagonia, specifically Torres del Paine, but without the crowds, just the rugged beauty of the Yukon. Today, we're gonna be going up the scree onto the Yellow Patch and over Glissade Pass, and we're gonna end up in Divide Lake.
We just arrived to Divide Lake. Today is our second night here in the Tombstone National Park. Right now we're just enjoying this beautiful evening. We're just gonna cook something right now, have a little bit of coffee, go to sleep. What's the tea, man?
It's pretty warm.
What are you drinking?
Chai tea. It's pretty good.
Where are we heading today?
To Talus Lake. Yeah, it's about a 2-hour hike.
What would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
And this is our third night in Talus Lake. We're coming towards the end of our trip and this hiking adventure. And we're just saying goodbye to this beautiful place with the sunset in the background, beautiful scenery of the mountains. The colors are like breathtaking. I mean, there's really no words to describe this place. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, this is where you find yourself. It's breathtaking. Those moments that you experience once and you come back to that same place, you will not live them again. It's special. And this is what that is.
Not gonna lie, this has to be one of the toughest hikes we have ever did.
Dude,
What do you think about this piece of trail? How do you feel, man?
I feel like I earned this.
Oh man, good job, man, good job. High five. Today is our 5th day at Keech Lake. Just enjoying this beautiful sunrise.
Tombstone is saying goodbye to us with a chilly and snowing afternoon. We had an awesome time here. It's time to head home. After spending 5 days in the backcountry at Tombstone, we are back on the Dempster on our way to Tuktoyaktuk. This morning the temperature dropped to 0 degrees, but the views are making up for the cold weather.
We're at kilometer 371 and Eagle Plains. We're at a small service center where they have one tire shop, one gas station, and one small restaurant with a motel. We're drinking coffee right now, waiting for our food. The Dempster Highway is the only road in Canada that crosses the Arctic Circle into the land of the midnight sun, where the north is a way of life, not just an arrow on a map. It's about 5:15 in the morning, and we'll be heading our way to Tuktoyaktuk in a few minutes. But it's crazy how it's snowing now. You can pretty much expect to see any kind of weather here in the Dempster Highway since you're close to the Arctic. It can snow at any time of the year. What do you think, man?
It's crazy. Yesterday it was 5 degrees Celsius during the day. At night the temperatures dropped, and again, like Aaron said, the road is covered in a white blanket of snow.
We are now crossing the border of Yukon and Northwest Territories at kilometer 465. There's a car that got stuck in the mud before getting into the ferry. And as I was looking at our car, waiting for the ferry, just found out we have a flat tire.
has made it across the Arctic Circle and is now on his way to get his certificate for crossing the Arctic Circle. We arrived in Inuvik a couple of days ago and the weather has been a little bit on the unusual side for this time of the year. It's been a little bit colder for early September, and against all advice from locals and other travelers, we are heading to Tuktoyaktuk on the new all-season road, which is about 148 kilometers.
Really looking forward to this, meet some of the local people up there and just have a great time. So we'll see how it goes, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we won't get stuck. Woo-hoo!
Atlantic Ocean is only 100 kilometers away.
Navigate on a small car, but I mean, it's tough. We're here at the Arctic Ocean. We made it. After so many days of trouble, we made it. Woo!
This young guy, see how he's built, he's husky, but he's sitting down because he's defeated, feel defeated.
Okay.
Because he's going through life being macho. I don't need my car, I don't need nobody, I can go. It's just like myself. I can go through life, I don't need nobody.
Right.
But all along, he doesn't realize his guardian or his parents, father, all along has been guiding him through life.
Made it to the Pingo Boardwalk. The Pingo behind me is the tallest in the area, and its name is Boreal. Tundra is simply amazing, and the Arctic is sick.
Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last.
With these views, we say goodbye to beautiful Tombstone and the legendary Dempster.
Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in